So, this is going to be a reading for my Libras. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be for August 4th until the 6th. With this being general, you guys want to make sure you're only taking in messages that apply to you and let the rest fly. Of course, I do offer personal, so just check out the information listed in the description box or within the, the description box is where you can find that information. And make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get notified whenever we post in the future. Okay? But let's jump straight into it. The first card is going to represent you and your present situation. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is a time frame. Now, I don't necessarily see the energy of you guys verbatim going through this energy of feeling as if like the world's out to get you or circumstances are like off. This is more so you realizing with this energy what is not necessarily panning out the way that you may have expected to. So with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is you looking at a love connection and realizing, for instance, that someone is just going to make it really hard for you guys to work well with each other, or for you guys to move on from, an issue that may have came up in this relationship. For some of you, it's more so within your career. You could be realizing that within the job that you're at, you can't necessarily go back from, a boss disrespecting you, or somebody cutting your hours, or the disrespect, or just the messed up stuff that you may have had to experience within your, work environment. So for a lot of you, this is more so you realizing where you can't necessarily go back from certain things anymore. And that may be more so like the aggravating piece. So with the Nine of Swords, you could be wondering like, dang, what is the problem? Why can't we move on from that argument we had? Is it stubbornness? Is it this? Is it that? And that's more so what's going to be going through your head. A lot of questioning. Why didn't this pan out one way? Why didn't this work out one way? Yep, you may have wanted a particular outcome out of a certain situation. And some of you could be just overthinking during this time frame and like over processing things. So take a chill pill when it comes to like allowing things to kind of fester on your mind way longer than it may need to. Now, some of you also have someone who's been really stressed out about you ever since you blocked them. And some of you may be actually feeling this person's energy during this time frame. So if you're feeling uneasy, that may even be someone thinking about you like crazy and going through some things. But when it comes to what actions you can take during this time frame to make the most out of it, with the Princess of Cups, this is making sure you stay away. I repeat, stay away from people who are emotionally immature or romantic offers or people that you have feelings for who don't have a level of maturity to date you the way that you need to be dated. So if you're, regardless of your age, I was going to say older, but if you're in a position in your life where you know that you want particular things like getting married, having children, or just a serious relationship where it's no games or confusion attached, you guys do need to make sure that the people that you're entertaining have those same they have the same vision that you do, so that you don't run into like this brick wall of dealing with people who aren't on the same maturity level or on the same level emotionally to give what you're trying to give. I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say with that. This is taking care of yourself emotionally as well. Some of you kind of just like brush your personal feelings about things under the rug, and that's not okay. You have to acknowledge your personal feelings, okay? Who else is going to acknowledge them? Now, when it comes to the obstacle or challenge that may come up, I do have the Tower. So this is you recognizing that something is unstable and it's uncomfortable. A relationship that you may have been for a while, you don't want it to be unstable. You don't want this connection to be this way, but you're realizing like this can't continue to be. Clarifying that, I do have the Eight of Swords. This is you recognizing that something needs to change, something has to give, and you don't necessarily know where to start. And you guys could be looking at it as being more difficult than it may need to be. This may be more so like a mental thing in regards to like your understanding of your situation. Now, when it comes to the future, let's see how the future is going to turn out for you guys. We have the Six of Swords. So this is good. Okay, this makes me happy. So with the Six of Swords being here, all of this energy, you guys are going to get past it. Especially after your mindset shifts and you guys have like this, okay, I'm going to move forward. Yes, I've been through this. Yes, this isn't stable. Yes, this isn't how I want my relationship to be, how I want my finances to be, but I'm going to make the changes. I'm going to allow myself to think positive and move forward in the direction in which I can get more favorable results. This is also the calm after the storm. Okay, some of you are going to be taking the initiative to go ahead and move too. Or something with a cruise. I do see that. But when it comes to the advice overall with the Two of Cups, some of you actually will benefit from not being in a serious relationship right now so that you can focus on personal balance, especially if you have a hard time having like a good balance between home and work. You may work a lot and then you don't necessarily have time to have a relationship or a personal life, or balance in other areas in your life. A balance between your masculine and feminine energy is something that some of you may be needing, or just needing to love on yourself so that the person that you attract, the person that you deal with, you know that you're not dealing with someone out of like, how do I put this into words? Basically, you guys will be able to attract better by getting personal balance, because you loving on yourself, you getting your personal energy right is going to amplify or better the relationship when you two come together. It's nothing like being in a relationship with two people who have their stuff together emotionally and mentally than two people coming together and then them both being a hot mess and being all over the place. So for a lot of you, that's what I see. But I hope that I put things in perspective for you. If you did enjoy, feel free to thumbs the video up and subscribe. Of course, check out the information listed below if you need a personal, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.